California and Oregon trails. They diverge right around this point. Oregon Trail cutting off north, California Trail going off to California to the south. The 49ers were the ones who pushed hard to get a faster route to California. They traveled together on the same trail to this point. By the way, we're right near Soda Springs, Idaho, southern Idaho.
What you need is one of these Studebaker wagons. It's going to cost you about $100. I want everybody to have the same type of wagon. The reason is, interchangeable parts. We're going to have two buckets under here. One of them's going to have grease in it. Grease the hub. Every time you go through the water, and once a week, to tar the box. So the wagon will float like a boat. Now you get an oxen for $20 a piece. Horse and mule cost you $40. I suggest you get an oxen. Oxen eats first thing in the morning, has multiple stomachs, cheese is cut all day. All an oxen is a 4-year-old steer that's been trained to pull a wagon or a plow or something else. Make sure you get one that has horns on it, because you're going to put this yoke on it. When you go down a hill, the yoke hits up against the horn, slows and stops the wagon. You want to go backwards, horns hit here and pushes the wagon back. This here, that connects to the tongue. This connects to the chain that goes to the wagon. Now for you young ones, your job is going to be picking up buffalo chips. You all know what they are, of course. They look like this. You're going to take your stick and you're going to poke it. It's hard. You pick it up, put it in the back of the wagon. Makes a good campfire at nighttime. If it's soft, it don't burn good, and I really don't think anybody out there wants to pick it up. A storekeeper likes to say he's buying kerosene lamps, and they do put out good light. But he's got a reason, because he wants to sell you some kerosene. Adds weight, volume to your wagon. The biggest problem, if this turns over, it's going to leak kerosene inside your wagon. If it's burning at the time, the wagon's going to catch on fire. Thought you had good light before? You got great light now, because everything you own's on fire. Get yourself one of these, got holes in it, has a candle in it. Tips over, nothing to leak out. This is closed, an open flame, a lot less chance of getting on fire. Now you young ladies have been told not to take to China. And I know some of your grandmothers, great-grandmothers, and whoever came all the way from Europe, and I don't really care, because let me explain to you. You hit them in your wheat. That's where most of you hide them at. Within 20 miles, they're going to be busted up. Nothing to eat on. All you're going to have are little pieces of china. Some of that will get mixed up in the wheat when you grind it up for flour. Get you some tin plate like this, last you all the way to Oregon and then some. I've got a butter churn over here, churning butter. Now you're going to be walking 5, 10, 15 miles a day on a really great day, and very few of those, mostly downhill and no obstacles in the way. Get into camp, and then folk will be taking care of the wagons, the harnesses. You women folk will be doing your minor jobs, like doing mending, making new clothes, washing clothes, taking care of the young'uns, setting up camp, cooking food, just those normal things you do. The last thing you want to do is churn butter anyway. Get you a bucket. Put a lid on it. Have some cream in there. Put it underneath your wagon. Do that first thing in the morning. When you get in camp at nighttime, you've got fresh churned butter. Got a little chicken coop over here. It fits on the side of the box. On the wagon. Have fresh eggs in the morning. Chickens decide to quit laying fresh eggs. Have fresh chicken in the evening. Works real well. Get yourself a broad axe. Chop down some trees, make yourself a nice cabin when you get to Oregon. Get yourself an adze. You're going to clean off the bark, square one of those logs into timbers. Now you need to get yourself a shoe repair kit because probably some of you got problems with shoes already. Some folks walk the whole 2,000 miles barefooted. I really don't recommend it. So I suggest you get a kit, learn how to fix them, and maybe you can work on some of those folks and make them some shoes, and you can kind of barter, get them to do some of your labor for you.
What you see here are two versions of a roadometer, later shortened to odometer. The rag next to her hand was the earliest installment. A youngster would walk beside the wagon all day and count the number of times the rag made a complete cycle. That was multiplied by the circumference of the wheel to get mileage. Before the westward migration was complete, the mechanical version you see here was created. How would you like to walk beside the wagon all day counting rotations for 10 hours?